Grace and peace, and welcome back to Reflections of Womanhood. Today we continue our journey with another daddy girl, Rebekah. If it was my desire to be married, why was I a runaway bride? 6 times. Between the ages of 17 and 35, I accepted 6 marriage proposals, and within 2 months, I declined every single one of them. All of the men who proposed were good men. They treated me with love and respect, but I still hurt them. Why? Because I had witnessed many marriages in my family end the same way. Divorce, remarriage, divorce again, rinse and repeat. The trauma of being abandoned by my father created a deep fear in me that I would repeat the same cycle. But daddy girl Rebekah helped me recognize, acknowledge, and eventually overcome that fear. Rebekah lived in Haran, a region in Mesopotamia. The city itself had been established by Abraham's father, Terah, and named after his son, Haran, who had been killed by King Nimrod. Rebekah's grandfather was Nahor, Abraham's brother. That made Rebekah Isaac's relative and Abraham's great niece. Her family was prosperous and well established, but despite the family's wealth, Rebekah was not idle or spoiled. She carried out daily responsibilities and chores, which demonstrated her character and work ethic. At this time, Isaac was grieving deeply after the death of his mother Sarah. Abraham decided it was time for Isaac to marry. So he sent a trusted servant back to Haran to find a wife for his son. The servant prayed for guidance, and when he encountered Rebekah, her actions answered that prayer. Her spirit of hospitality and generosity and kindness confirmed to the servant that she was the woman God had chosen. To show his intentions, the servant gave her gifts. He placed a gold nose ring weighing 1/2 shekel and 2 gold bracelets weighing 10 shekels on her wrist. Later, he also presented her with jewelry made from silver and gold, along with clothing. He then offered costly gifts to her brother and mother and negotiated with the family for her departure to become Isaac's wife. When Rebekah finally arrived and saw Isaac in the distance, she understood the purpose of her journey. She placed a veil over herself. The veil was a sign of her acceptance of marriage. She entered Isaac's tent and became his wife. The intent was covenant. There was no wedding coordinator, no expensive gown, no elaborate reception with hundreds of guests, just a covenant. Through reflecting on Rebekah's story, I realized something important about my own life. I wasn't blind to love. I was blind to covenant. Whether single or married, our lives are a covenant with God and a calling to fulfill His purpose. As Psalm 89, verse 34 reminds us, I will not violate my covenant or alter the word that went forth from my lips. Grace and peace.